That's proper messed up, that. Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Honkai Star Rail. It has been probably like over a month. It's been a crazy few weeks for me in real life. Plus, I have just been taking a break from the game. To be perfectly honest with you, I've been playing it for, well, I was playing it pretty solid for like nearly a year. So I was feeling a little bit burnt out. I'm still taking a break from the game. But I thought, I'll just jump in, do a quest or something, just to hang out for a little bit and hopefully make an okay to watch video. And since it has been so long, I'm probably going to be, obviously, super rusty. And more than likely will have missed quite a few things. Although when I logged in, it did give me like 100 jades and like a few other items as like a welcome back, which is cool. There was Tears of Souls or something, which I think might be new. I'm not familiar with those. They might be similar to the Tears of Dreams, maybe. Not a clue. Let's have a look at the travelogue. I've got... should be... Isn't there a gift thing? Isn't there a gift thing? Oh, there's so much stuff I'm never going to touch at this game, I swear. I really... There we go, Gift of Odyssey. Oh, it's not quite... Yeah, so I logged in early just to see. So I've already got that, right. She's adorable. Right, let's have a look at the new warps. Oh, there she is. Tribble. Not Tribble, Tribby. Tribble. No idea what she's like. Obviously, I no clue. And then we've got, Yunli. Alright. To be quite honest, I'm not really too bothered about warps and things. I did just want to jump in and do a quest. I think we're going to do a quest that has been requested quite a few times by people. I forget the name of it. We'll check in a second, but I think it's to do with Junli. Or not Junli. Who the fuck is Jun? I'm looking at Yunli. Jingliu. Yes, who we've met bloody ages ago. Don't really remember what her deal is. I just remember she's really badass, really hot. She's something to do with Jing Yuan, right? Linked to that, so we're going back to the Xianzhou for that. I know there's like continuances and stuff, but for now, since I'm not diving back into the game properly yet, I just want to do a quest and see how it goes. So I mean, we could check out Tribby. Could do the character trial on that, unless it's going to be spoilers for a story that I'm not going to get to for years. Should I do that? Should I do that? How much day? Oh, we got 7 days left. You know what? I'm not going to. Let me know if you think I should check out Tribby at some point. But I think we're just going to go to our mission. We're still on the train. We're exactly like where we left off last time. Like, I've not touched the game whatsoever. But let's go to missions. I think it was one of these. Oh, was it this one? Clouds leave no trace. I think it was that one. We got a letter or something. We need to pass it to Dan. This is the problem though. I am going to be a little bit out of the loop. I don't remember what the heck this quest is really about. Because we have technically started it, I think. But we'll see how this goes. Anyway, let's navigate to that. What did it say? Characters involved in this mission are currently occupied with other missions. Are you sure to confirm the chain? Yeah? I guess so. Oh, are we right? We're right outside his room anyway. That's perfect timing. I literally couldn't have done that any better. Let's have a look. Right, Dan. I've missed you. How the heck are you?
What is it? Do you need something?
I need a huge reminder on everything about this game. There's a letter for you. Someone's inviting you to return to old ground. Yeah. I'm sure I probably could have reread that letter that we got, but I don't know where it is. There's a letter for you.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember.
Well, I hope they don't expect me to remember. Oh my god. I've missed this music though. Oh, still love this track.
Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Oh, you're gonna stand them up? Oh no. Well, actually, isn't that when you say you're gonna go and then you don't go? If you just don't ever respond, that's not standing someone up, is it? Why so serious? Do you need any help? Could it be Blade? Oh yeah, because Blade's still got beef with Dan, right? I think.
The handwriting does seem like that of a swordmaster.
Really?
But Blade would have gotten straight to the point.
Huh, because of well, I suppose Blade, I mean, it's got a pointy end on it. It'd be more appropriate if he was like a spear. If he was called Spear, that would be funnier. But anyway.
It's an invitation, all right. But this is too mysterious to be him.
Could it be Jingliu?
Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
Indeed. Oh, we look so upset. We accept his decision, though. Because we're buddies. Buddies on a big space train. He's looking very pensive. The classic anime noise. The appearance of this letter makes you feel uneasy. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. Is that just a fancy way of saying you cried? The handwriting disappears. My TV has just disappeared, as in turned off. It's not, like, actually disappeared. Another line of writing blurs due to the water stain. Oh no, we're smudging it. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. It's incredibly ominous.
Just as I thought.
Ominous.
There was more than met the eye. Letting him leave first was a wise choice. I can't put him in danger again because of this.
Okay.
But if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jingliu about the Stellaron hunters.
Yeah, let's go see him. He's a cool dude. He's got like a celestial lion. It's awesome. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What? We're gonna be playing as Jingliu? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, she's got like the blindfold. She is, yeah, very attractive. Head to the seat of the divine foresight and ask after how the Stellaron Hunter has been doing lately. Okay. This is the problem, right? Jumping between quests, when you don't do them in absolute chronological order as you go through the game, it's a little bit going back and forth, like, what was happening? Wait a minute. Why is there another Jingliu?
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wasn't she... I mean, obviously, she was here in the past. Wasn't she, like, part of Jing Yuan's crew? I don't remember the specifics whatsoever. Was I supposed... I'm confused why I was playing as Jingliu and Jingliu is here. Or is it just, oh, Jingliu's gonna be in your party, so you can run around as her, but there wasn't 2 of them. Like, oh, can you tell I'm just really, I've not played Honkai in ages.
Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
I really do like her VO. VA. Both, I guess.
However, I never thought Jingliu would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
Like, he looks like he's just going through puberty. He is gonna be feeling all sorts of things with Jingliu. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's Dan. Dan the man.
I've got my work cut out for me today.
Well,
if it isn't Don Hung.
Hi. Greetings. I need to speak to the general about something.
Greetings. I need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100-year salary if they like.
I mean, to be fair, you have kicked my ass a little bit in Simulated Universe, I seem to recall. I'm here about something else.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the General about the Stellaron Hunters.
Yeah, wasn't Jingliu, like, part of the Cloud Knights? Or, like, head of them? Or something?
You came at a bad time. The General is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today.
Oh.
But he did leave a message. Don Hung. Do you recognize the person on the steps?
Will he? No, I think so.
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar. Is she a guest of the General's?
I mean, maybe this is the quest that's really going to tell us about her. You'd hope so.
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jingliu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Law.
Ah, okay.
She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation.
Oh.
She was also the General's master.
Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, she a big deal then.
According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend.
Ooh. I'd love to see her and Akron go at each other. I bet that would be one heck of a fight.
However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara.
Oh?
It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight.
Oh.
She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds.
She doesn't look like she's affected with Mara now, though. Unless it's like her eyes and she's covering them. But she's not, like, slaughtering everyone now.
With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in. Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed.
So, she was like a goodie for the Xianzhou, went crazy because of the Mara, killed a bunch of people, fled, and now she's come back. Okay. Why, ooh, okay.
Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jingliu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Yeah, a bit of both. Suddenly stops talking. I can't pronounce her name. Like her, you perceive a chill settling in the air around you.
Imbibitor Lune, you're here.
Oh, she knows who I am. She recognizes me. Also, it feels like she was so close to us, she had to have overheard all of that. We were talking like she was nowhere to be found.
Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me?
It would be my pleasure.
Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Don Hung.
Uh-oh. She knows. How does she know? Yeah, I think it's just replaced. Who is it replaced? It's replaced Gallagher. Yeah, because the last team I had set up was the Akron Kafka Black Swan team, so I had Gallagher, so I think it's just put Jingliu in my party just because, I guess we're gonna get to use her? I don't know. Should I keep this the way this is, or should I change my party? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Am I gonna fight her? You'd think Dan would be in the party, though, instead of Jingliu.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the shackling prison.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time. But we got him back, sort of.
I thought Imbibitor Lunae had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea.
Oh, you saw that?
After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but it was pretty impressive. I remember you, but barely. My past life is over. Do I know you? Actually, well, I personally don't really know her, so I'm just gonna say that.
Do we know each other?
Because it doesn't seem like Dan has a massive grasp on her identity.
The answer to that is both yes and no. However, your cold and indifferent tone is identical to the person I knew back then.
That's Dan, alright.
If my guess is correct, the Preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibitor Lunae's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the Moltene rebirth, and turned you into what you are now.
Do you also wish to restore the High Elder succession? You want me to, you want to make Imbibitor Lunae pay for what they've done? Tell me why you're here.
You're not here to reminisce on old times. Tell me why you're here.
You didn't hear? That Vidyadhara girl explained it clear as day. I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins.
Have you, though? I don't know, something about your demeanor just makes me think you might have ulterior motives.
I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago.
Because if she went crazy with the Mara, like, is there a cure for the Mara? I forget. So maybe she's better now and she realizes what she's done and she's genuinely like, I'm really sorry. I don't know.
Jingliu has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Even dream version of him. Do you remember when we summoned him and, to help us against Sunday, and then it turns out it was all a dream? I remember that.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
Her voice delivery is very interesting. In the meantime... Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom...
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe.
It is very pretty. Also, hi, Lorcha. Not seen you in a while.
But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
Okay. Did Lorcha come here with Jingliu? I forget why. Again, there's so many details I've forgotten.
For security purposes. I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
No, everybody else's.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator.
Oh, frickin' Ting Yun, yeah. Who can forget that?
According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Luofu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place.
It is very suspicious.
You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
Because didn't Lorcha bring in the Stellaron? Or am I completely making that up? I could be completely making that up.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
I don't know if I believe him either. It screams of like in every comic book movie ever where the villain intentionally gets caught because it's all part of the plan.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Lorcha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone?
Both of those places sound awesome.
Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
Go on. I want to hear it.
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals.
Damn. So that's another one of the big ships, is it? How many of those have we heard of now?
However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Luofu you ever lay eyes on.
It's a bit, whew.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago.
Was that Jingliu who told you that?
The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the General. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways.
Yeah, I was still waiting for the new Avengers, aren't we?
You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jingliu.
Oh, cut to black. Oh, you can't do that. Meanwhile, okay.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Her voice sounds so sultry, but it also sounds like she's just a bit out of breath from a certain activity.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist.
Yeah? Would you really do any sightseeing, though? That's a terrible, terrible joke. Yeah.
Lower your guard.
That was the
young
reaction I
man.
needed.
I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer. Regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life, accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
I mean, I'm not sure that would hold up in court, but yeah, okay, we're going. We'll do it.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission?
Wherever you fancy.
So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Cienjo live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine that kind of lifespan. Oh god.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cough. I'm getting over a sickness. Excuse me.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
Okay. Decision made.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai-Hung, the Foxian pilot?
I have about 2 seconds ago.
Bai-Hung. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Bai-Hung? This name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
I'm having some backflashes.
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
Anything. You could ask me anything in that voice and I'll probably do it. I can't remember anything. I only remember fragments. Let's be honest.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lunae's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us.
What happened to her?
Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
You know what? Her way of talking actually reminds me of it's just clicked. I thought it sounded slightly familiar. If you've ever watched the Hannibal TV series, Gillian Anderson's character talks exactly like that in it. Anyway.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul soothing ceremony?
Haven't we seen that ceremony?
Yes. The sending off
yeah, we did.
of a
For Jingliu,
star
wasn't it?
skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me.
Oh.
I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
Whoa. She is so cool. Yeah, can I get into a fight? I know I don't need to.
There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I don't know how Jingliu plays. We're gonna learn now. And we get to see Acheron, Kafka, and Black Swan as well. Guys, quite the party, that, innit? That might be the hottest party in the history of JRPGs. Right. What abilities do we have? Basic attack deals ice damage, single target. Ice damage equal to 200% to a single enemy and obtains 1 stack of Sizg definitely saying that wrong. Ice damage. Adjacent enemies. Okay. Alright, so she has 2 different skills. After using Transcendent Flash, the next action advances by 10%. Alright, ultimate. Okay. What does the stack do? When she gets 2 stacks, she enters a spectral transmigration state, with her actions advanced by 100%, her crit rate increased by 50, and then her skills enhanced, so it's the, right, okay. Increase effect resistance by 35%. Yeah, okay, right, let's just do this. So, let's do a skill on you.
Fleeting light, roaring flood.
Ooh, that was nice.
A blade of moonlight.
Oh, so beautiful! I do remember her ultimate being absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's do that. Damn.
Destiny's course is becoming apparent.
Damn. Right, I've also kind of forgotten how to properly play with Black Swan and Kafka, because I haven't had as much experience with them. Obviously, Akron, I still remember. We're about to get Akron's ultimate and probably destroy these things anyway. But let's just go for a blast, get some DOT. And, yeah, might as well just finish him.
For the departed.
Fine, let's speed this up a little bit.
It too shall fall.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot you resurrect. Oh, you sons of bitches. That's okay, right. Blast.
Another journey
Nice.
begins.
Oh, going for Jingliu. Have another blast. You're done. Oh, well, we'll get to use the ultimate next time, won't we? Right. Yeah, I know I didn't really need to fight them then, but that's still nice to see Jingliu in action. Let's go check out a star skiff, or at least how they're made.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after. I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
What are you trying to say, Jingliu?
Hey, I don't read much, but the General forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
Ah.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Sounds like I wouldn't want to go on a flight with her, though, if she had a lot of crash landings.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few starskiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Starskiff Killer.
Oh dear. It's kind of like James Bond. Like Q would give him a really nice car and then he'd completely fuck it up and Q would be pissed. Did Bai Hung have a Q?
She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events.
Oh yeah.
Inauspicious ones, at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide.
I feel like she would have got on very well with Aventurine.
Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Before long, the Starskiff assembly line started to operate.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated.
Cool.
The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there.
Well, let's
it
do
won't
that.
Be long.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
Thank you, young man.
Young man. Yeah, this is where we did the send-off at Jingliu, wasn't it?
See? The Starskiff is complete.
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baihang in the end?
I was gonna say, what did happen to her? Did she crash and maybe wasn't so lucky?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her.
Might not be necessary, but I'm really curious and nosy, even though you're obviously very upset by it and maybe probing for details is a little bit insensitive.
Imbibitor Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Shoot who? Ha! Oh, that was good. Okay, that was good. You know that was good. Anyway, okay. It was a bloody battle against the denizens of abundance. Danfang fought in that battle. I can't remember any of it. I fought in that battle?
Did Dan Feng fight alongside you?
Yes, the High Elder was held in higher regard. The Cloud Knights became wary after learning of Danfeng's imminent arrival. General Teng Shao called for me to guarantee the safety of the troops. But Baihang didn't care about any of that. She believed that the High Elder was mortal and no different from the soldier next to her. You ran a fair share of errands for her when she was still around.
Oh.
Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baihang, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter.
Oh.
She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium.
Oh.
She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay.
Wow, imagine not remembering that someone did that for you. Like, basically saved your life, and you don't remember. Wow.
For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in Imbibitor Lune.
No?
You couldn't accept that Baihang was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
I'm sorry? What did I do? What did you do, Dan?
There is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lune. Your answer is no longer important. And now, I will send off this Starskiff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like she's got some beef with Dan.
Baihang, I've brought your flagon.
Cheers.
This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person.
Who's him?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed.
She seems a very troubled lady.
I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
Yep, she's a little bit scary.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Okay. Going down memory lane with another one of the quintet, is it?
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
Yeah, you heard right.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
Oh shit, they're gonna duel? Am I gonna duel?
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
Oh, I have to kill monsters.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
Right. Wipe out the monsters raging throughout the hours. How many monsters am I gonna have to kill, game? How many do you want me to do? I suppose we'll find out. 3 is...
On the truth.
Chill out.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like...
Like you never forgot.
Right, well, I want to see this ultimate again, because I remember it being bloody gorgeous.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame!
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. We got some stacks. Very nice.
Destiny is apparent.
And yeah, switch these off.
Say
No
bye
problem.
breathing.
No problem. Oh god. You stay dead. Just get the hint. Take the hint. Well, you're dead now, mate. You're dead now, guys.
I weep for the departed.
Yeah, I probably won't show the rest of the fights now. But Jingliu is very, very cool. I really do like it.
Already.
Oh. Are we done?
What took you so long this time?
Wait, we're done? We only had to kill one? Well, I guess technically we killed 3. Oh, wait. No.
Don't get anxious,
There's more.
Imbibitor Lunae. We have all the time in the world.
Okay.
I taste malice in the air.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut these fights out now.
This spear
Oh.
still recognizes you as its master.
She's talking though.
Imbibiter Lunae, do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
May as well kill them all.
Okay, now I'll cut it out. There we go.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibiter Lunae's. Combat is like smelting. Purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
Try hard to remember. Or I could just say that. Let's try hard to remember. The name of that person flutters at the edge of your thoughts like a leaf in the wind, but it remains elusive and unclear.
I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. I will let all of the Xianzhou know that a brief moment of my life is worth more than their long and meaningless lives.
Damn. Yeah, arrogant is the word.
Yingxing.
Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master.
I wish I had that much faith on my own ability, and also had ability. That'd be great.
Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission.
Oh.
He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Right. Let's catch up.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
We had a bit of chat. We had a bit of a chat.
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
Flattery, sarcasm, take your pick.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
I suppose so. It was implied, but maybe he's still around?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to
Oh,
extend
yeah.
the
It
life
was a long time ago, wasn't
expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
And then maybe not so short life. He became a long life species? Is that possible?
He transformed into a long-life species?
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny.
How'd he do that then?
Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence. but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion.
Oh.
His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Well, that's a shame.
Ugh, for an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
I'd say so. A second chance? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
I want to know more. This quest does a lot of talking, but it's interesting though. Oh, back with yep.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
Yeah, please do tell, because that would be really useful information, I feel like.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
Oh my god, what?
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda.
Why, will they go easier on him?
And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
Oh.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingliu.
Oh shit, Blades entered the chat.
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Oh, there's Bailu.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
Sorry, looking at the sea in that last scene, I really need to go pee. I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that, chaps.
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation.
I could probably do with that myself in real life. I feel like crap.
Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Right, let's have a chat with Bailu.
Dunhung? What a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
I'm not here for... She's here for a consultation, yeah.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons.
Oh.
My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
It's one heck of a reason for wearing a blindfold.
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise.
Sounds like you might need a psychiatrist.
Who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Can you not just do an x-ray? I guess they don't have x-rays. Translucent worms?
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition.
Oh, yeah?
Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that she
won't live much longer. There's no cure. Both of those don't sound very good.
She won't live much longer.
Unless she's just like a supreme athlete and like her heart is like 3 beats per minute or something.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis.
Sorry, my bad.
Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins.
She's as cold as ice.
I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
I doubt it. Decline respectfully, decline directly. Let's be respectful.
Today's her last day on the Luofu.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on.
Is that right?
Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion.
Can I have some?
It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go?
Did she steal it?
I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here.
Oh boy. Maybe you should keep better eye on your stuff.
Dunhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Oh my god. We've got a side quest within a side quest.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No. No trouble at all.
Yanqing, or whatever his name is so done.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Or a brisk jog.
Ah. I can smell the herbs. Hey! Give me back my medicine box!
Oh no.
That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I needed that heal. Okay, here we go.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one!
Yeah, I can see that.
When did so many creatures start visiting the Alchemy Commission?
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Right, okay. Again, we've seen these enemies before.
Soon to be departed.
But we'll just see how this fight goes. Again, this party is not probably very...
Hands are so cold.
There's not much synergy going on here, maybe? I don't know. Let's, do I want to do a blast? Let's just single target with you.
Stand still.
Oh, nice follow-up attack. Yeah, I need to get some more DOTs on the go, but let's acro, let's just smash them. Absolutely smash them, there we go. Alright, just me and you left, pal.
Destined for oblivion.
Do like the DOT though. Once I properly build like Black Swan, especially, because I was working on those two. Obviously, I've not played the game in ages, but right. Do I want to do? Yeah, let's do this. There we go.
This cold isn't something normal flesh can withstand.
Relax.
Nice. Oh, nearly broken you. Oh shit!
Kill 'em all.
That was nasty.
Another journey begins.
Nice. And oh yeah, let's do a Kafka Ultimate.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
Uh-huh. Well, we're right here.
Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all.
Right?
What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
Maybe I'm Mara-struck.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good voice job with her voice, because it does sound like she's in anguish, like the way she talks.
And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
Like, it sounds strained, but still strong. It's interesting.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Ah.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence.
Literally fueled by hatred. Is it towards me? I feel like it might be towards me.
All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know.
Yeah, a bit.
I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Is that Blade? She's talking about Blade? I can't remember Blade having bandages. I don't remember.
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
Was the scent of blood his blood, though?
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend.
I don't know if she means actually friend here. I have a feeling there's gonna be a throwdown. Oh, subtle nod.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years.
Oh, he does have bandages on him, it was Blade, yeah, okay. Right. So, the only one missing is the pilot, right? So Blade, is Blade, I can't remember his name. The craftsman that went crazy? Is that right? Or is Blade not one of the... Blade isn't... Oh my god, I'm so confused.
If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink.
Yeah, let's have a glass of wine. I guess Blade... another thing I've completely forgotten.
How
or maybe
sad
you've not
that
known.
Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more.
Oh, she just wanted to get the band back together. Yeah, I remember Blade had history with Dan, I just completely forgot about that he was a member of this.
Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell.
That's actually quite sad.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Oh, because she's one of the 5 people, and another one's dead. Oh!
Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. he fell, becoming an immortal abomination.
Oh shit.
As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath.
Oh, you mean you want to punish you? So Jing Yuan's not one of the three. Okay.
Now it is time we pay for what we have done.
Oh boy.
Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lune. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets.
This is quite... Yeah, this is quite something.
And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price.
Even worse?
That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Talk to Jingliu and Jing Yuan. What's gonna happen? We're gonna fight her? Is that what she wants to happen? Are we gonna fight? I mean, is Blade gonna? I don't know.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion.
Bring the wine. Bring on the wine.
Jing Yuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
What's gonna happen?
Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
Okay, did she not want to, like... I thought she was gonna, like, punish us? Like, try and fight us or something? But she's just... like, nah, you guys are screwed anyway. And I'm gonna go after my punishment. I just wanted to say goodbye. Shame there's no wine.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you.
Yeah, Blade's origin story seems pretty messed up.
The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
Oh, this is so messed up. We're gonna fight Blade.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life who wants only to be slaughtered.
So you're saying you'd rather draw your blade against someone who does want to live? That's fucked up.
You will only draw against an opponent.
I mean, when you put it that way, it's less messed up, but still.
Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Yeah, I didn't realize Blade was immortal, so if you knock him down, you're just gonna get back up again, isn't he?
We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream.
Oh, it's quite sad, these friends fighting.
I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Xianzhou lifetime.
Holy
Yet
crap.
Dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
Oh, it's giving me chills. It's actually giving me chills. What a scene. Oh, wow.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again.
Damn. That's proper messed up, that.
The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored.
God, he is. He's like the Xianzhou Wolverine, isn't he?
It's as if they're saying,
Why?
why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer, which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again?
Oh.
Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away, like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Oh, and he's back. Damn. That is messed up. I feel really sorry for Blade now. I mean, I feel sorry for all of them. Holy crap, Jingliu. Hang on, can I talk to any of you guys? Can I talk to Blade? No. Wow.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan on doing next?
Can I return to the Express? Oh, yeah.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, As time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibiter Lune.
Wow. Bid farewell to Yanjing, Blade, Ying. Yeah, okay.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
He's just trying to protect you.
I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
I hope not, because it's really, really sad. I have to go.
Goodbye for now, Dan Heng. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Yeah, I didn't expect this quest to be quite so sad, actually. Although I kind of wish that there was a bit of a fight at the end, but that cutscene, though, was incredible. That was worth the wait. Blade, I'll speak to you last.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Should I be responsible for Danfeng's actions? It's a tricky one.
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth.
I have to go.
Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
Oh, it's been a long one for everyone, I think. Everyone involved. Blade, welcome back to the land of the living. I hope you enjoyed your brief respite from all of this crap.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it.
I wonder if Acheron could do it. Blade coldly looks at you, yep.
We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
Just give up if you wish, I'll see it through.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now. I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
That's messed up. Alright. New message. Oh, it's from my crew. Is everything okay, Dan Heng? Major and I heard you received an anonymous letter. We were worried, so we came here to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Stellaron Hunter Blade give you any trouble again? I went to meet with some old friends. Ex-friends. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko says she made coffee for us. Oh, can't wait for that. Bent but unbroken. There we go. Clouds leave no trace. That was a bit of a doozy. Yeah, a lot of talking, but interesting backstory for Dan and obviously the rest of the quintet. So thank you for suggesting that I do that. I'm actually surprised how much I feel like I picked up on that, even though obviously I've forgotten a lot of stuff and we were learning a lot of new stuff there. That was pretty good. I did enjoy that. So this is where we're going to end the episode, chaps. I know that Honkai videos have not been very frequent, like I say. I just felt a bit burnt out playing a game for nearly a year. And because this game has no end, you know, I can't promise that I'm going to go through the whole thing. But every now and then, I'll probably do another video and maybe just do another quest here or there. Eventually, maybe pick up the story again. We'll see. but I am focusing on other games on the channel as well. So appreciate anyone who wants to check these out, and just thanks for watching. Yeah, see you in the next one whenever that is. Bye bye for now.